Thank you, 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 thank you. Let us pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our sins and our trespasses, as we forgive those who sin and trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is your kingdom, your power, and your glory forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. Mercury, open communication. Open communication. As you can see, look at those wings right there in the crown chakra and the star chakra. Look at that this medical, like snakes across the heart. Mercury is the Roman god of messages and communication in Greek mythology. He is representing his captivity to be swift and carrying a Caduceus. I think that's what that thing is right here. The same healing wand that Archangel Raphael is known to carry, as well as overseeing communication. He oversees the planet Mercury. When this goes retrograde, which means it appears to go backwards when seen from the Earth, communication can be open conversations, divination, and any form of expressive art, such as that have caused distress. Open all levels of communication now. Important messages, information, and insights are being shared. You may hear from an old friend or family member, or have an opportunity to finally understand the loved one you've not had an easy time with. You may be able to clarify situations where you feel you weren't heard properly or were misunderstood. Get things off your chest in a loving way so that you can clear all the roads to love in your life. Listen to communication is a two-way street. Mercury is literally pushing you, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll show you in a moment what I mean when I say pushing you. They are really pushing you in the ethereal meaning of communication, but also the physical realm of communication. They're using communication. They're also using it in your business, your family, communication between you and divine. And the reason why I say that is, okay, you go from Mercury, what is known for helping you with gaining communication and having better open communication with yourself, your higher self, your spirit guides, your archangels, your guardian angels, as well as with your everyday people. But then they're also calling on you again in yet another deck. So they are really, really pushing you to get messages out, whether it's in your art, whether it's writing, whether you are doing divination. You could be using a crystal ball, or what is that thing they call dowsing? I think it's called dowsing. I've never done it before, but they're saying it to me right now. You may be being called to do some dowsing, so maybe do that. Experience your stream of consciousness. You have the ability to tune into different streams of consciousness to gain wise information for healing and expansion. Channeling shifts your awareness so you can stream information from various frequencies. It is just like tuning into a radio station. If the information doesn't agree with you, tune into something different. You can't expect to hear rock music on a classical music station. With practice, you will be able to tune into your into your soul transmissions easily. The records. So you may not have even realized that you're not by yourself. I wasn't aware when I was tuning into it until I began to tune into it regularly without being led down that path. I just opened it myself. You're doing that same thing too. You have focused a part of your stream of consciousness upon the earth plane to experience life in a new, varied ways. Your soul loves you so much, it is always transmitting this love and truth, even when you have forgotten. Is the information consistent? Is the information helpful and valid? Is the information uplifting? What is your motivation for channeling? Always channel for yourself before helping to or channeling for another. Walk in a new light of knowingness and stay here for at least 30 seconds. When you feel ready, focus on your physical body and breathe this unique experience into your body. Open your eyes and smile. You are flowing in your stream of consciousness. Acknowledge how Source sees you. Imagine seeing yourself through the eyes of your soul. Open your heart, let love in, and let Source and your soul look at the world. Ponder whether this information makes your heart sing or shrink. Write down or draw what unconditional love and eternal mean to you. Write down or draw what your stream of consciousness feels like. When I first ever started channeling, I didn't have a choice. Level your gifts of communication with divine next to, because my spirit guides are very interesting and they communicate with me in different ways. Sometimes they will even shut my mouth when light language just specifically start coming out of me instantaneously, and I'm not delivering any messages right after. It's usually a time or a moment where they're showing me so many things, trying to get me to say something a certain kind of way that I'm spewing everything. And it may be some things that they don't want you to quite know just yet. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, or whether they're using me to say that right now, is because they're doing the same thing with you. They're giving you a bunch of stuff right now. Some things that you're meant to work on and work out, and some things you're meant to just see it. It's like an acknowledgement. It's like, okay, everything here, all right, cool. Now that you see it, don't even say nothing. Don't try to go find out no more answers. Instead, put that back here in your mental Rolodex. And then when the time comes, bam, we're going to bring you some confirmations. You may talk to someone, see someone, go get another message from somebody else. And these pieces just come together. Just until before you know, you've got building blocks. And I actually do have a card in one of these decks up here by the name of Building Blocks. Overall energy for you as a light worker. Number 27 can mean something to you. 7, 8, 9 can mean something to you. So you got 3 and you've got 9. Look at that. Just look at that. The picture is 1,000 words. Look at all that goodness. Your messages are coming straight from your heart, straight from divine. They're speaking them to you and then they're coming out of you in that order. You are elevating your vibration towards the vibration of limitless supply and unconditional love. Spiritually, you are reaching for a high level of attainment. Past pain and self-defeating behaviors shall no longer have a place in your heart. Christ consciousness is an expression of divine love that comes straight from the universal heart. It triggers irrevocably changed. We increasingly become an embodiment love for all. This process takes lifetimes to complete. As you proceed, you will receive countless blessings to support your journey and fulfill your sole purpose of serving love. There will also be tests. These give the spirit a chance to forgive when you don't harbor resentment at natural limitations, which is like being angry at the sun for not shining at night. Natural laws propel you, so really? Natural laws prevail, so whether we are speaking of the sun, a child, or ourselves as we grow, compassion allows, I forget about that. Okay, 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 okay. You've got somebody that you need to forgive in your life right now. Okay. Um, you want to forgive this person. You love this person dearly, but you're having a hard time, and you're like, how do I do this? How do I forgive this person? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I just heard. Look at this person as a child, as a baby, as a child, the youngest that you can imagine this person being. See this person, go to your safe space. Now you can have a safe space that's in nature, and we're talking in here. It doesn't have to be outside. It can be outside, but it doesn't have to physically be outside. Just in here, in here, in here. Go into your meditative state and imagine this person as a child. Now imagine picking up that child, hugging that child, and forgiving that child. Rather than you trying to forgive this person in their current state of mind, go and forgive that person at the smallest state of mind that you can imagine them being. Because that's still forgiving them. It's forgiving their inner child, but it's also forgiving them. Because we're all children. On some level, we're all children. We just got older and bigger, we are more mature and more set in our ways. But they don't have the right to until they get to where we are. But forgive that person from a child state of mind. And once you do that, everything else is just going to slowly but surely just fall into place. There will be no more confusion. And then you'll be able to feel this light shining out of you. You'll feel that weight being taken off your shoulders. And then your channeling will start to line up a little bit more because more and more messages will start coming through you. You started channeling at a very young age. And whoever this person is, they dissuaded it. They told you that you were lying, and they tried to take that gift away from you. And now you're fighting trying to receive that gift. And you've asked divine at some point in time, how am I supposed to receive it back? How am I supposed to get it back? Now that I want it, now that I receive it, that's how you receive it. You go forgive that person. Okay? There will also be tests of power. As you grow, you will become more powerful. You can use that power to help or hinder others, to manipulate them through fear or encourage them. Criticize yourself for your errors. You can claim your power comes from some superiority you possess, or you can see yourself as a surrendered vehicle, animated and purposeful action through the grace of divine. And that's how you do that. That's how you release that. You release that by forgiving. It's not the easiest thing in the world unless you want it to be. As you say it, so it is. It's that simple. Okay? Literally, off the cuff, playing with my old energy deck. I love y'all so much. I just have not been playing with you guys a lot lately. I so sorry. Oh, my baby. What's the overall energy here? Especially this forgiveness that you guys are talking about out of the blue. Oh, there it is. Okay. Surrender to the divine. That's how you forgive this person. This is how you also forgive yourself and how you unlock your channeling abilities to the level in which you want to take them. And it brings that open communication that you want between you and divine, as well as you and this person, as well as you and everyone else. And then you'll be able to use this Christ consciousness to be able to continue to heal everyone else that's coming to you that's going to be going through the same things that you're going through. You are meant to heal through this situation now so you can help heal other people later. And the best way to do that is to surrender it all to divine. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Please keep me updated. I really want to know about your success in this, okay? Forgiving can be one of the hardest things in the world or the easiest things in the world. Good night.